Welcome to SEOclass.net, and today we're training on meta tags. So meta tags are used by search engines to let them know what your site's about and to help users find your site. So we're going to cover the three main ones: the title tag, the description tag, and the robot tag, and we'll also mention the keyword tag. So starting out, these all go inside your HTML file in between the header tags. So your beginning head tag and your end head tag, all your meta tags will go in there. And let's start out with the title tag. So you don't want this to be any more than 65 to 70 characters. And it's just a simple title tag with an end title tag. And that will define what your page is called when the search engines, say someone's searching for blue shoes, and here's the title right here. So you can control that and name it something that you find appropriate and that your users will want to click on. And so for Macy's, we have blue shoes, shop for blue shoes at Macy's. And for Overstock, blue women's shoes, buy shoes, heels, boots, and sandals. And you can see they actually got cut off. So they were over the 70 character limit, and it just truncates it right there. So you want to make sure you have an attractive title, and you don't want to put just spam words in there or keywords. These meta tags won't actually help your site rank higher. They're purely for search engines to know what your site is about and for users to be able to click on them and to make them enticing. So just having a title like blue shoes isn't very informative, and I'd much rather click on blue women's shoes if I was shopping for those rather than just blue shoes. So you want to be informative and descriptive. And also that goes the same for the description tag. And it's roughly no more than 155 characters depending on the search engine. And the tag is simple, just meta name, description, and then your content and whatever you want to describe your page as. And again, if it's too long, it will be cut off with the little ellipses and you won't see the whole description. So you want to make this enticing as well. Have a call to action. You want to put words in that are grabbing: free shipping, always a good thing, free download, free this. You don't want just keyword spamming. You don't want just a list of words. You want something that people will see and it'll make them click on. And so you can see everyday discount prices on overstock.com, $2.95 shipping. It's very informative. It tells you what the site's about, and it gives you a call to action. And Macy's right here, add a splash of color, the perfect accessory to an outfit. So they're trying to sell to the person. You're trying to get those people to click on your site rather than the one below it or above it. And so let's say we click on Macy's site right here. And if you're ever on a site and you want to find out what their meta tags are, you can just right click and you can view the page source. And this works in any modern browser. But as you can see, we'll pull up the code here, the HTML, and here's their head tag. And we see the title tag is right here. Blue shoes, shop for blue shoes at Macy's. And that's exactly what we saw in Google. And we also see the meta name description. And that is the exact same description that we saw in Google. And so it's really easy to see the meta tags for any site. You can just right click, view the page source, and it'll pull it right up. And it actually shows the last tag we're going to talk about, the robots tag. So first of all, robots are what search engines use to crawl the web and to index sites onto search engines. And they just call them robots. And so the robot tag can actually tell these robots what to do. And right here we see on Macy's, they put meta name, robots, content, index, and follow. And that means they're telling those search engine robots to index and follow this site, which means to put it on Google and to give it a link and to make it clickable. So if someone's searching for those blue shoes, they're saying, yes, we want our site to show up and we want a link to it and we want a description and everything else. And so the really neat thing about the robot tag is if you don't want search engines to find certain sites, say for example you have some special content or special downloads, you don't want people to be able to search for your site and then downloads and be able to find all your downloads and be able to click on them without paying for anything and be able to download whatever they want. So you'd obviously want those sensitive information or things like that hidden from search engines. And all you would do is on that specific page, not on your whole site, but just on that page, you'd go meta name, robots, and then you'd type in no index, no follow, and no archive. And so that'll tell the search engine robots not to put it on search engines, not to give it a link, and not to have any record of it. So that comes in very handy for those sensitive pages that you don't want anyone else seeing. You want to keep those on the back end, and the robot tag is a preferred method to do that, and it won't show up whatsoever in the search results. And the last thing we'll mention is this keyword tag, and I have a big no next to it. And it used to be that the keyword tag was really popular, and nowadays you really don't see it anymore. So back in the old day when search engines first started, this was a huge factor in ranking. So if you wanted to rank high for blue shoes, you would put a keyword tag in your site and you'd put every variation of blue shoes imaginable, such as blue shoes for kids, blue shoes for women, blue shoes for guys, and on, and you'd have 300 keywords, and the search engines would find your site and say, wow, this is really about blue shoes. We're going to rank them really high if anyone's searching for blue shoes. Now, search engines realized that people were doing that. It was called keyword stuffing, and they recognize that now it counts against your site and it doesn't help you whatsoever. So what you want to do is be really careful with the keyword tag if you use it at all. And as you can see, Macy's does use it. They have meta name keywords, and you can see their keywords, just blue shoes, men's blue shoes, and women's blue shoes. So only 3, very sensible. They didn't go overboard. Now, only thing to watch out for, it's fine if you have 5 or fewer, but if you start having 20, 50, or 300, it could actually lower your rankings. So it's not necessary, and you don't need to put it in your site, but if you do, keep it to concise 3 to 5 keywords. Don't go more than that, and you'll be fine with the search engines. But there you have it, the most important meta tags: the title tag, the most important one to draw users into your site, and the description tag. Make sure you have some sort of call to action or something enticing, and then the robot tag, used for helping people not find that sensitive information on your site. And then last but not least, the keyword tag. You don't even need to use that, just so you're aware. If you hear that that's a good thing, it used to be, but it's not anymore. And there you have it. That's the meta tags.